Welcome back to the grind. That's the money line grind. It's January 30th, 2024, and we're trying to finish this month out strong. We've hit 7 of our last 8 picks, and guess what? Last night, we had a sweep, 3-0, which is only our second sweep this month. Typically, I like to get them one every 7 days. If I'm a little off, once every 10 days, so about 3 times a month, which means we have 2 more days to get one more sweep. I think we do it today. I will say this. We're going to go over these 3 picks I got for you. I got the lotto for you. I got a super lotto, which is like plus 240 maybe around there. I won't give analysis on that, and it won't count towards a record, but I'll share that with you. Why not? I got nothing to lose. But first, grab your bread and let us discuss last night's picks. We took Denver -4 against the Bucks, and as I noted yesterday, Nuggets are pretty good at home, and the Bucks stink against the spread as of late. And now, after that loss, they have lost 8 of their last 11 games against the spread. It got a little sweaty towards the end. Jamal Murray missed a free throw with under a minute to go, but we were able to get this job done. We got paid. We also took Karl Anthony Towns, under 23.5. Over the last 7 games, Cat averaged around 17 points, and I didn't like the matchup for Cat yesterday. And I also really don't like betting on Cat. I don't like his game at all. Obviously, world talent. Just not a big fan of him. So it feels good when I get to fade somebody who I don't really appreciate their game, and then we make some money off it. And lastly, we took Zion Williamson over 20.5 points. And I have PTSD on all Zion props because last year, if you might remember, I had a super lotto, $10 to win 900 and something bucks. Last leg, Zion shitted on us for about half a point. So I don't normally go with Zion, but last night, another favorable matchup for him. And even though he got off to a pretty slow start, he finished strong, scoring 26 points on 8 of 11 shooting against a very respectable Boston defense. He cashed that bet as well, completing our 3-pick sweep. Clap it up, we did it. We need those. It's almost 3 units we cashed in there because a lot of those bets were minus. I think one was minus 108, one was minus 109, and one might have been minus 120 around there. But tonight, Dante DiVincenzo, under 28.5 points plus rebounds plus assists. A lot of hype going into this one because Randall is out for a couple of weeks, and Dante's coming off the first game with Randall out. He had his best game as a Knick. He had 28 points, which accounted for 39 PRAs. And while I'm sure he gets plenty of opportunity tonight, I think we need to be a little bit realistic here. On the season, Dante averages 17.2 PRAs. He's only hit 29 PRAs once in his last 10 games, which was his last game. And yes, it was the only one without Julius Randle, but they don't play the same position. So that usage can go anywhere. It just happened to go to him last night. And while I do think he gets some good opportunities to score, especially if he comes in the backup role for Brunson, maybe with the second unit, I just don't really see him pulling down many rebounds today. Maybe he gets 15 points, maybe 4 or 5 assists, but I just don't see him getting to 29, 28 PRAs. We're also going to take Scotty Barnes under 14.5 rebounds plus an assist. So that's 2 undies for your undies so far. And while Barnes can absolutely rack up some PRAs, we have to take into consideration that the Bulls play at the slowest pace out of all teams this season. Over the last 5 games, they've also allowed the fewest offensive rebounds and total rebounds. So you're not going to get second chance looks, and you're not going to get even a lot of possessions against them. They also allowed the 11th fewest points over the last 11 games. So we're looking at less possessions, less points, less everything all around. And while we have quickly, we have, RJ out, with Scotty being, pretty much the fresh face of the franchise. He knows it. We all know it. That's the guy going forward. I think he comes into this and looking to score. I don't think he's looking to facilitate. He might be able to grab some rebounds. Bulls have some bigs down there that can board. We all know that. I just don't see him getting to, especially the assists. I don't see who is he going to pass the ball to. So we might get 8 rebounds, maybe 2 or 3 assists. It'll be a close one. This will be a tight bet. So if you don't want it to be close, stay away from this one. Our last bet, I love Pascal Siakam over 19.5 points. This is minus 105 on MGM. I'm sorry I didn't go over the other odds with you, but oh well. Now, many books do have this at 18.5, but that's like minus 150. I've seen it for like minus 160. We don't want to do that. That's we've done enough bankroll builders. The bankroll is built, and now let's add to the purse. So I'm taking the extra point with the risk. Possible that Miles Turner is out today, so that would definitely help Siakam. But on the year, Siakam's averaging 21.6 points per game on the road for the whole year. And his 6 games with the Pacers, he's averaging 21.3. So he's around that 21-point range. We just need 20. We can leave that extra point out there if you want it. All these games were with those 6 games arguably without the best facilitating point guard in the league in Tyrese Halliburton, who is expected to play today. Granted, minutes restriction, but I think him and Siakam will make a great tandem. A lot of easy buckets for Siakam tonight. I really do like him in this spot. Now, we get to the fun part. The super lotto of the day. I had to write it down because it's 6 legs and I can't remember it all. Here's what I have for you tonight. And of course, this does not go towards our tracking, but I wanted to share this parlay because parlays are fun. You love parlays. No one likes being like me, boring, just stacking up the chips. They want it. They want the money fast, quick. They want the ink still wet. That's how fast you people want this money, which I understand. Fucking inflation is crazy right now. But here's what we're taking. I'm taking Jalen Brunson under 8.5 assists. I'm taking Keontae St. George of the Utah Jazz over 2.5 assists. I'm also taking the Knicks and Jazz score to be under 230. That's the riskiest part of the 6 legs, is that under. Because I'm not quite sure what Jazz team we're going to get today. I'm not sure what Knicks team we're going to get at home without Randall. Then we go over to the Boston game. I had Derek White under 3 threes. I had Drew Holiday under 3 threes. And then I have LeBron James playing without Anthony Davis. I say he gets over 15.5. Oh, sorry. Moved up over 16.5. Geez, that's a lot now. Rebounds plus assists. This is plus 240 on FanDuel. So $10 wins you 240. $20 wins you 480. $40 wins you 960. So do what you want to do. These are the plays I got for you. I'm really focused on my 3 single plays. But if we hit the lotto, you know I'm going to come back here talking my shit. Have a good night. Best of luck to you. Stay grinding.